Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a collection update. Got some pretty cool stuff to show this time around, but yeah, it's Friday, and I've actually got tomorrow off. So, before I get started, finally was able to track down Cannibal Corpse Amber Smash Face beer. Got my trusty Kiss bottle opener. So, cheers to all of you and happy Friday. And I hope you have a good weekend. All right, to start this off, I have some stuff that I got from my buddy Hugh Morgan. And again, dude, I cannot thank you enough for this stuff. It was really kind of you to send me this. Um, yeah, I mean, if you've never checked out his channel, go look at his stuff, man. He is a great guy to talk to, and his collection is just fucking insane. Some people probably think my collection's insane, but this guy is definitely got me beat. Like I said, really cool guy to talk to, very knowledgeable about metal. Check out his channel. After I get done uploading this, I'll edit it and put in a link to his channel. But yeah, he messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, do you have this certain album?" I'm like, "No, I don't. So I've been meaning to get it, but I just keep forgetting." And he goes, "Hey, I've got an extra copy. I'll send it to you and a couple extra goodies." I'm like, "Wow, that's fucking awesome, man." So it wasn't too much longer after that, and I got the package. And the first thing he sent me is a sampler CD from United Kingdom Extreme Metal. I know he's mentioned them a lot on his channel, and yeah, it's just a little sampler there. And was looking at the bands on here, and yeah, I don't recognize any of these bands, so I'm definitely going to eventually get around to giving this a spin, and be interesting to see what I discover. And the first two, which were the extras he threw in, are both releases that were self-released by the band, and I really enjoyed both of them. This first one, though, is Mortal Strike with For the Loud and the Aggressive. And this one, though, actually, yeah, it still shows, it does have a barcode on it, but it shows that it was released by the band themselves. There's the inside and actual CD, no Pro CDR. And really cool that the band took that extra step to release it like that. But if you couldn't tell by the name and the title, this is just pretty much straight up thrash metal. And as I said in my Q&A video, I do enjoy thrash. I do like thrash, speed metal, and stuff like that. But unlike how it used to be, I don't actively search it out like I do death and black metal and other extreme metal. But I'm always willing to check out some new thrash. If people say it's good, I'll check it out. But I really did enjoy this, and me and Hugh kind of agreed on this. We were talking about, it's like, with their sound, it's I mean, you just hear it, you're just like, yep, that's thrash. I mean, there's no frills about it, just straight up thrash. So if you enjoy that, definitely give these guys a listen. They're really, really good. I mean, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want it to come across like I didn't like it. But out of the two, this one was definitely my favorite. This was actually the first one that I listened to, and it's Guilty as Charged with Leap of Faith, and really good artwork. And nice digipack, and again, professionally done CD, no Pro CDR. Really, really cool. Again, that they took that extra step, and they're listed on the archives as heavy thrash metal, which there's, I guess, a little bit of thrash in their sound, but pretty much to me, this is just like heavy as balls metal. I mean, there's just straight up metal. Great, great vocals on here. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I actually, out of these two, I really enjoyed this one the most. So if you're into, really good, straight up heavy metal, even kind of like almost like a heavier power metal, I'd say. It's not the cheese ball variety. Don't get me wrong, which, I do enjoy some, cheese ball power metal every now and then. But yeah, this is just straight up heavy as balls metal. Check this out. Support the band. I really hope that these guys, because last I checked, they're both unsigned. So I'm hoping they get a deal sometime soon, see what else they can come up with. And this right here is actually the CD that he was asking me about, and that's Abzu by Apsu. Yeah, that's a nice digipack here. And yeah, my Apsu collection is seriously lacking. I only have the self-titled Intera and now this one, so I'm really happy to have this. Again, thank you, Hugh, for this. I really appreciate it, man. And now on to the other stuff that I have to show you. I've been looking for this album on CD, and it's been kind of hard to find. Not many places had it, and I was lucky enough to find a seller on Amazon who had it for a reasonable price. And that is Woden's Throne with Loss. I mean, just look at that album cover. Is that not badass or what? I love Woden's Throne. I've been wanting to get this, like I said, and I would love to get both of their albums on vinyl, but yeah, especially this one is really hard to find. At least it was for me. I mean, I'm sure people that use Discogs and things like that could find it, but I don't, and all the other places I've looked either didn't have it or they had it and they wanted a ridiculous amount of money for it. So I'm really happy to finally have this and can't wait to actually listen to it. And this is one that I kind of came across by accident while I was browsing on YouTube. And I really enjoyed this EP and had to pick it up. That's Spectral Lore with Gnosis. Really cool album cover. Got that creepy looking dude on the back. Looks like a ring wraith from Lord of the Rings. And same picture on the inside. Really cool black metal. I really enjoyed this, so I'm definitely looking forward. I listened to most of it on YouTube, so I'm looking forward to finally spending a little more time with it. But yeah, definitely check that out. That's really cool stuff. Next is a version of an album I did not think I would ever get, because when I checked Amazon, they only have the shitty digipack that has the discs slid inside of it, and I hate those with a passion. I'm not a big fan of digipacks anyway. I mean, the A5s are cool, but a regular digipack, they just get damaged way too easily, and I'd rather have a jewel case if I can. And I really didn't want to get this particular one, but I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to resign myself to buying. There's just no getting around. I'm never going to find this version. And at the last minute, I decided to refine my search a little bit and try searching something different, and I found it, and I am so happy to have this. With shipping, it was like $27. This is, Swallow the Sun, Songs from the North, 1, 2, and 3, the boxed edition. My only complaint is, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Got a little dinged, but overall, I'm very happy to have this because everything else is pristine. Got a big old booklet here with some pretty cool pictures in it. And this is the main reason I wanted this version. Each disc is in its own digipack, complete with a tray, so that the discs do not get scratched up as you're sliding them in and out. Whoever came up with the idea to make a digipack that you just slide the discs in is a fucking moron. I'm just plain and simple. But yeah, I've listened to this whole thing, and oh my god, it's so fucking good. Disc 3, Despair, oh my god. Funeral Doom Bliss. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to show for this update, as if my shirt did not give it away, is my pre-order for this album. Whoops, I'm knocking shit off the table here. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Finally came in. I ordered the, I think it was called the North Woods bundle. And I'm really glad that I did. And it was well worth the wait. And I'm talking, of course, about the new Panopticon album, Autumn Eternal. Fucking amazing stuff. I mean, this guy, I don't think he's ever put out a bad album. I have yet to hear one. Now, if I could just track down a fucking copy of Kentucky, I would be happy. That's like one of the only Panopticon albums I am missing. But, yeah. Little digipack. And I did something a little bit different because, as you know, I've said in previous videos, when it comes to digipacks like this with no tray, that I always put them in these little white sleeves. And I actually came up with a little something different. And I just kind of put the little flap inside here. And now I don't have to worry about my disc falling out like it just did and totally made me a fucking liar. Yeah, that's great. But in general, I don't have to worry about it falling out when I pick the damn thing up. We'll just put it that way. See, it's not falling out. I can hold it, whatever. Yeah, this video is going swimmingly. Yes. So besides the CD, comes with a little download card. And comes with this really cool patch, which is going to be going on my vest next time I can actually find one. And I was talking to Canyon and Count Blagareth about this. Here we have the vinyl, which comes with this huge-ass booklet, which is really cool. Nice gatefold there. But the vinyl sleeves themselves are really tough to get in there. I actually turned them sideways with the opening facing this direction, which I normally do not do. I always put them in facing upwards. But, yeah, I had to do it this way this time. And the vinyl itself, absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Cannot wait to spin this. And again, this huge-ass booklet. It's got some really cool pictures on the inside. Bunch of rocks. And, yeah, this is definitely probably my favorite picture out of the bunch. That's just gorgeous. So, yeah, that is it for this particular update. After this, I'm going to record a couple more parts of my CD collection, I do believe. And, yeah, last I looked, my subscriber count is up to 343. So thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed since I've done my Q&A and everything. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this was didn't quite go as I planned it towards the end there. This one kind of got out of hand, but yeah, that's how I roll, man. So yeah, until next time, thanks a lot for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.